Hey YouTube, Mickey. Just want to do a video on a new system that I've put together, being a belt system. I don't really like wearing a belt system, just it just annoys me sometimes, but I want to give it a go because it makes sense to wear such a system. So the idea behind it is just every time we're out bush, this belt system is on me at all times, except for when I'm sleeping basically, but yeah, even if I do a dump in the woods, this belt system's on me. Whatever I do out there, it's on me at all times. Because you just never know. Just never know if you have to quickly run away from camp or whatever circumstance it may be. You just don't know. And especially the snake bite wrap is the reason why I want to start wearing a belt system, just purely for snakes. But then I started adding more bits and pieces to it because that's just me. And you know, for the fellas out there and ladies that are in other countries where you're blessed not to have poisonous snakes, then you probably don't need it. But definitely in Australia and in America and obviously a lot of other countries out there where you've got poisonous spiders and snakes and that, you'd be silly going bush without a snake bite wrap. It's just, you just never know. A bad step. You just don't know. I mean, you've got to keep your eye out for them, and generally they will go away from you, but there could be a time where you're just not thinking and you're just stepping in thick scrub and whack, you get hit. So, and if you don't have a snake bite wrap, you know, you're not going to be too good. So at least a snake bite wrap will get you a couple of hours, a few hours, whatever it may be, depending on the snake. Depending if you're with someone to get you out. So so that's the belt system now. I'll break it apart and show you guys. And then obviously what I like to carry all the time is my Swiss Army knife in my pocket, or my Leatherman, my PSK, which is always on my actual belt pants, and my knife. At the moment I'm going to trial the Buck 112 Vanguard as my kind of bush knife, camp knife, and yeah, and then I've got the option to either carry the Kisler Grillius or the Golok, but I need to make a proper sheath for the Golok, so yeah, that'll have to be carried in my pack for the moment. So I'll break open the little pouch and show you what's in there. Alright, so what's in the pouch? Let's open it up. Firstly, the pouch itself is just something I bought from my local disposal shop. No name, so it's just, yeah, whatever. Alright, so I'm trying not to pack this out too much, but the first thing is just a backup emergency lighter, being a jet lighter. Some eye wash. Just for me personally, I feel it's really important to carry something like this in case you get something stuck in your eye. There's nothing worse than getting something in your eye, especially out bush. So carry two of those. Just a bit of electrical tape. For me, this works great if you've got a cut in your finger, you know, or I need to get this compression bandage and strap it around me and then secure it with something, because those flexible kind of, what do you call them, hook things sometimes break, or you know, whatever. So carry a little bit of electrical tape, just my diamond plate, touch up my blades, poncho, and the main two things is my snake bite wrap. That's it. That's what's in my little survival pouch for bush, and yeah, it's just a simple kind of knife and pouch, and that's it. Don't want to get too much, don't want to get too heavy, I don't want to take too many items, I don't want my system weighing me down. But for me, you know, I've got a poncho just for an emergency shelter, or you know, if it starts pissing down rain, at least I've got something to cover myself. And yeah, it's not a good brand, you know, it's just one of those cheapies, but it'll do the job for I guess for once or twice. Making sure I keep my knife sharp. Electrical tape, you know that. Bit of medical eye wash there. Another means of a fire source. And it's good because you can see how much fluid's in there. But the main thing is a snake bite wrap. And I think anyone that goes bush without a snake bite wrap is, I won't say silly, but you know, I think you need it just to, you know, to be better be safe than sorry. I know a lot of people aren't scared of snakes. I probably can't say I'm scared of snakes. I'm just very wary of snakes. So these two items here for me is a lifesaver, and obviously it's multi-use. You know, if I do injure my arm or sprain an ankle or sprain a wrist, I've got something to strap it up. I mean, you know, we all know the uses of these. Take that off, of these items. So that's it. That's my little survival belt system at the moment. I really don't know what I want to add to it. Yes, I could add a fire still to it. I could add a whistle to it. I could add a signalling mirror to it, which I guess I should. Whistle and signalling mirror is probably very important, so I should add that. But in saying that, I do have those items in my PSK that is always on my belt, so it's not needed. So anyway, that's it. That's me survival belt system, Australian bush belt system, Kisler Grillius, or Golok, whichever I prefer. So yeah, right.